Who's the director?
I just said Dave.
Oh,
Dave
he is.
Dave gets 4 cards. Give him the first 4. Sorry, I wasn't clear about that, was I? And Nate gets 3.
Ooh. Nay, you got a misfortune, a clear shot, and a lucky break.
Okay. I have sound somewhere. Hold on. Okay, try it again.
A lucky break, clear shot, misfortune.
And Mr. Meisner, the Russian enforcer, got a stumble, a bad luck. Shut that off. A sidestep and a trip up. Nate, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So there are your cards, Dave. Let's see, where are we at? We're going live in a little less than 2 minutes.
6 inches from any edge, right?
Yeah, and you can spread out and you can put one on each side of the table, basically. Check my cameras. 2, 4, 1. Okay, very good. I like you.
I like you
I
pretty
don't think
okay.
you're so bad.
You're all right.
Don't listen to what people tell you.
I don't want you to think
I don't want
about
you to
it.
worry about it.
I don't want you to worry about it.
He's hiding behind these crates.
He's not hiding behind those crates. He's standing behind them, but he's not hidden. Remember, you're starting with as the director, so you're going to move. You have the option to move first.
Well, he may be starting as the director.
No, he is. It's
I can't use my gambler on the first turn.
Oh, to steal it away. Well, of course you could. Doggone you with your sneaky ways. You're exactly right. Well, he's definitely starting off as the director. You could always try and steal it away from him, though. Yep. I don't know. On turn 1, it'd be hard to say exactly which way to go on that. Okay, Nay, I know you probably haven't got a chance. I think Bosun's probably too close to my plot point, Dave. It's not a big deal. We know that she couldn't actually be within 6 inches, so yeah, that's fine. So Nay, Bosun, they're all over here kind of by the King building. Did you guys like the King building video I did recently? So Bosun is back over here. And then Anastasia is here between the sedan and the King building. And Lugamuffin, Meathead, is over here. He thinks he's hiding behind the crates. He's like, I'm hiding over here, sis.
I can see you, you idiot.
But of course he's completely visible, hiding behind crates of Cooner beans over there. Of course. Now that you can have a little bit better view, is there any reason why you would want to be set up differently? Nay, I got all of your folks set up here in this center of this table so that you can move in any direction. But I guess we'll just leave you there for now.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the raid. I don't want to get. Oh, it's after 10. Okay, so I can start blathering. I used to have chairs in here. I don't know what happened to them. There was a time when I used to have chairs. So for those of you, just real quick, I wanted to talk about a video that's going to post tomorrow. Because when I recorded the video, I was thinking that for some reason it. Huh?
Backup point from last week. Can I get a level 1 backup?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, just pick one out and put him out there.
You got a card?
Do you want a card for him? Maybe. I don't know who you're gonna pick. I don't know what kind of level 1 character you want. So here's a beast. with Fierce and Animal. There you go. Here's Dodgy with 2 dice in dodge, 1 dice in everything else. I mean, basically a level 1 character is going to have. Is that what you want? Can't do plot points. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So a level 1 character is going to have normally going to have 2 dice in one thing and 1 dice in everything else, except for, of course, that version, because that's a kooky cray version. So you want a beast, and we could do it just as a dude.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's
Should have brought my ripjaw dog.
oh yeah. Here, we could do it as this guy here.
That'll work.
Does
What?
he have a headphone?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's an earpiece in there for you so you can hear Nay. What camera are we on, babe?
We're currently on 4.
Okay. Say hi to Day when you
Hello,
get it
Day.
in.
Hello.
Could you hear her, Dave?
Yep.
Okay. So this is the raid scenario. This puts the Red Queen on the defensive, basically. So she is trying to defend her territory. We had a whole lot of pre-game activity going on. Thank you. The enforcers, the Russian enforcers, used their network of supporters and called in an extra hitman for this scenario, who looks an awful lot like Bosun. Plus, he used his backup point to get an extra level 1 character. So now he's got all that. Nay rolled for her territories. She has 3 different territories. Her newsstand she was successful with. So she's going to gain extra reputation and influence at the end of this scenario. Make sure I remember that, everybody. There's the reason that it happens at the end of the scenario and not at the start is because it could change this scenario, because an extra point of reputation or an extra point of influence could either one raise you to another level, and then it would affect this scenario, which is not the intention of the result. So she does gain an extra point, but it's at the end of this.
10 dice for
Oh,
event.
random events. Is that what we're rolling for? Dave wants to roll for a random event. Roll it, Dave. A 3. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Bessie, roll a D10 for
Thank
for
you.
Nay. A
1.
1. Ooh.
I'm getting it out of the way now.
Ooh. That wasn't my fault. It was Bessie rolled that one, Nay.
I'm getting it out of the way.
Getting that low roll out of the way now. Oh, where's the random event table? Syndicate.
Last minute. You roll again for one of your associates that failed. That won't do me nothing good.
Okay. And
Yeah,
she rolled a 1.
The
One random character is not deployed until turn 2. All right, Nay. So you have 5 characters out here. We're going to do Red Queen is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. June is 9, 10. Red Queen is 1, 2. Roll it. Bessie's rolling 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Rook is lagging behind. Rook will not actually appear until now. That is actually kind of cool for this scenario, because he could appear. Remember, when a character is delayed, that when they deploy, they follow the same deployment rules as your league does. And for this scenario, that is a huge area. So he could really come in where he needs to be. That could actually be
12 inches from the center.
It's over 6 inches from the edge, I believe. Which could be the same thing. We could have just said the same thing, but I think that's technically is the The defender cannot set up within 6 inches of the edge of the table. Let's see. So that's a big area. You can put just about anywhere you want to be.
Yeah.
So rook is sitting out turn number 1. Nay. The other thing, so this is an interesting scenario, boys and girls. This is definitely putting red queen on the defensive because it's called the raid scenario. So technically she already has control of all of the plot points. Every plot point that is every uncontrolled plot point
This is
that is
her
on the
territory.
table. Correct. This is her territory. Every uncontrolled plot point that is on the table at the end of the scenario is just automatically hers. In fact, she cannot pick up the plot points. None of her characters can pick up the plot points. They are already hers. There is a perilous area. Help me remember this, everybody. There's a 3-inch perilous area around every single plot point, and it affects all characters. It affects Red Queen's characters, and it affects the enforcers. So if he's holding a plot point at the end of the game, then, and the plot points are no drop in this scenario. Boys and girls, do you know what that means? That means once one of his characters completes that plot point, it is done. Doesn't matter if a no drop scenario plot point means once it's done, it's done. So people ask, well, what if you get knocked down, or what if you go out of play, or what do you go out? It doesn't matter. Once a no drop plot point is completed, it is completed, and that's all that matters. So you can't beat his characters up and make them drop them. In other words, the plot points for this is a lot of sabotage and destroying. Sabotage the truck. Once it's sabotaged, it's sabotaged. So think about that when you want to use no drop plot points. No drop plot points are intended to represent a very specific thing. They're intended to represent something that cannot be undone within the framework of the scenario. It's not something that he goes over there and picks up a box and then he's carrying it around. Once the truck is sabotaged, it is sabotaged. Once something is destroyed, it's destroyed. And that's what the major plot point is. The major plot point is destroying evidence. So in this file cabinet here in the middle of the table, there is some evidence that the enforcers don't want released. So if he can get in there and complete that plot point, it is destroyed, and there's no going back from that. Okay. Bessie, my love, right now, Red Queen is by far in the lead as far as the campaign. I shouldn't say that. She's actually tied with Task Force 2. They're both currently at 8. We now know that she's going to automatically get 1 point at the end of this. So, she's going to jump into the lead. Now, here's something interesting about this scenario. In nearly all of the Vice Alley scenarios, the winner gains a territory. Well, not in this scenario. So the wrap up or the conclusion is a little bit different. So if Dave wins this scenario, he does not automatically get a territory. Instead, if he wins this scenario, then he gets to destroy one of Red Queen's territories. Does he destroy her office or her hotel? Right? Or something, so that's pretty bad. Now, if
the black book, we need to destroy that.
We need that, destroy it. Yep.
She's ruining this area.
I think Red Queen has something to say about that.
Those are strong words.
Oh, those are fighting words. Is where I come
you
from.
betcha.
If Red Queen wins the scenario, she does get a new territory. I better double check and make sure I'm not lying. If the defender wins, they gain a new territory. If the attacker wins, the defender loses a territory of Dave's choice. It's not even random. The attacker in this scenario does not gain a new territory unless he has completed all 5 plot points. So if he completes all 5 plot points, not only does she lose 1, but he gains 1. And I guess that's all. I guess that's it. So potentially Red Queen might lose her hotel or her newsstand.
Blasphemy.
I know. Now he does
Well,
not.
my
gain-
hotel hasn't been any help, so.
I know the hotel really hasn't been any help. By the way, and the question comes up: do I gain that territory? No, you don't gain the territory that they lose. When they lose their territory, it just goes back in the pot.
Question.
What's up, Dave?
You said there's perilous area around the
Every single plot
plot
point.
point.
Uh-huh.
So is there also another peril when you attempt it?
No.
Just a challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Well,
the same. It's the same, and I think that is
It
spelled
just
out in the
permanently
scenario.
affect anybody that activates in that area.
Yep, yep. The area around each plot point counts as a peril. This peril also, and it's spelled out in the scenario. It tells you that the peril represents the peril for the plot point. So there is no back-to-back peril challenges when you go for the plot point in the same activation.
That's nice.
So when you do it that way, you do want to be clear about whether or not it is a double peril or if it's just the same peril. We should get started. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for joining. I want to say some howdies. Who's all out there? Throw some howdies into the chat so I know who's out there. I see a Scudfisher. I see a Jim Stute. Very, very cool. Very cool. Thank you guys so much for joining today. If you haven't already, please take a moment right now and hit that like button for us. That means a lot to us. I want to remind everybody that when this video posts today, don't do it right now, but when this video posts, you want to come back to this video and add a comment to it. Now I'm removing the secret word. You do not have to do the secret word. Your comment does not have to include the secret word. All you have to do is come back to this video and leave a comment, and you will be entered in to the drawing to win this Sarissa warehouse. So super awesome. All you got to do is come back to this video. You got to make sure the comment is on this video before June 1st, because that's when we're going to do the drawing, is on June 1st. Don't forget that. That's pretty big time. There'll be a video coming out tomorrow to explain that in more detail. All right.
Let's
Now
go,
the
kid.
same thing applies to next Sunday's. Give you a different camera. The same thing applies to next Sunday's game too. So you'll have 2 chances to get entered into the drawing. All right, Red Queen. I guess you want to use your gambler ability here.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to
All
use
right.
my oh, yeah.
All right. So we're going to use, you have misfortune, you have clear shot, and you have lucky break. Which one are you wanting to get rid
Misfortune.
of?
Misfortune.
Okay. All right. Get rid of your misfortune. Draw a random challenge. It is 1 with cunning. We'll just say you automatically pass that. We'll not even roll for that. Just kidding. I'll roll. Okay, you got it. Okay, so you get to draw 2 more cards. Oh no.
Nope.
It's your decision. It's your decision.
I
Do
want to
you
become
want
director.
to be the director?
Yep.
You want to be the director? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Now,
so,
who's on the side? Is that Rook that's coming in late?
Yes.
I didn't write it down.
Yep,
Okay.
Rook is hanging out until next turn.
Okay.
That'll be interesting. So she burned one of her cards there to steal the first turn director. That's interesting. So now that you're the director, you need to decide. Are you going to activate the first character, or do you want Dave to?
I want to put Red Queen as close to or on top of the major plot point.
Okay. So I can move you 6 inches and set your big red tuchus right upon it. So you are on the plot point. Did she has, boys and girls, those of you out there, so because there's that perilous area around it, you cannot run in there, right? You cannot move over 6 inches and move in there because it is a perilous area. And you cannot move over 6 inches and touch a perilous area during your activation. So she moved her 6 inches. Now she's on top of it. As soon as she came into contact, she has to take a peril. She has sensed danger, so she automatically passes her first peril every turn. And she is planted upon, she is nesting. She is planted upon the plot point. All right.
And I'm also going to sing out some sort of a siren song and see if I can't get
yeah.
Meathead to come over to me.
Yeah, bring Meathead to you. Oh, real quick, boys and girls, because the question's going to come up. It is a difficult area, a difficult move to move through the windows. So all of the windows can be moved through, but they are a difficult move. The doors may be moved through freely, just as long as they're not being blocked by an enemy. Otherwise, you can move through the doors. The doors may be moved through regularly. The windows are a difficult move.
Okay, now Jack, where in the room is Jack?
Jack's just kind of hanging out. He's just loitering in there. He's over there by the sink. I think he was washing his hands or something. I got a picture of it on there for you. Jack is the one in the gray hat.
Yeah. How close to the plot point by the yellow taxi is it?
Oh,
but still
let's see.
being
So
cover.
if he moves there, but still being cover. Okay, so you could move.
She's activating somebody.
She's activating Jack. Bad luck. Okay, he's going to play bad luck on you, and that's going to get rid of one of your cards at random. And we'll get rid of your lucky break on a 1, 2, 3, and clear shot on 4, 5, 6. Okay, clear shot is gone. Okay. Jack, you are, yeah, you could move kind of to the front of the taxi. Do you want to get up to the front of the taxi on a run?
Yeah, but that's not going to put me within 3 inches to have to do a peril, right?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
That's good.
All right. Do you want to continue activating?
Do I don't have a shot at anybody, do I? What about the one going? No. No, because she's behind the truck.
Well, let's see. I'd give you a shot at Meathead over there. You know what? If you move to this window, if Pops or even Pops and June could move to this window right here, and they could shoot at Meathead over there standing on the railroad tracks. He thinks he's hiding, but
okay, let's move Pops over there.
Okay, so Pops activates. He moves about 5 inches or so. He's standing next to the window. Does he want to use his ray projector? Pops has been experimenting. Did I hear a yes?
Yes.
Okay. Bessie, give me an X.
1.
The X is 1. So that's going to give him an extra dice. That's going to put him up to 3 dice 6. 3 dice 6. And let's see. Is there... There's no, always check for the flame icon when you're drawing for a gadget, which is what his ray projector is. Pops is an inventor. So he's got 3 dice 6 coming at Meathead. Meathead will, of course, try to dodge because that's all he can do. Here is what he'll have to dodge. Okay. All right. Bessie rolled that for you there, May. She got 3 1s. 3 1s there.
I didn't touch.
I was going to say, I don't think that was her.
Okay, 3 ones. Got that roll out of my system now.
Oh,
Now,
sure.
now you know I'm going to roll good for the rest of the game. All right, Nay. Now June has 2 dice in shooting. She could do the same thing. She could move over there and throw a couple dice at Meathead. Or you could do something else. You could try doing something else. I don't know what. Why are you taking my cup?
I want to sip.
You should have brought your own, lady.
I didn't know you made coffee.
I'm gonna let him activate.
First hint would have been the coffee aroma
Okay,
in the
I'm gonna
house.
activate Bosun.
Bosun is activating.
Got it in the play?
Nope. Just moving up a few inches, stopping at the corner, and you're done?
Yep.
Okay, she's done. Who's activating next? Do you want to activate June or make him continue?
Make him continue.
Okay, continue, Dave. Meathead's on the run. Meathead on the run.
Meathead.
Meathead
Here's the
on
siren
the
song.
run.
He can't stay away from her.
He
I smell the
cannot. He
perfume.
is lured
I
by
smell
this.
the perfume.
He hears the siren song of Red Queen and he is on a beeline. He wants to go meet his lady love.
Okay.
Continue.
She got
Let him go again.
She's got June. She's holding on to June. She's not activating June yet. You just keep going. You, Mr. Man. Give me a different camera. That looks nice. What are you gonna do there, fella? Fella in the hat. What are they gonna
Said
do
the
over
man in the
there?
hat.
What are they gonna do
Um,
over there? That's what I'm trying
I'm
to figure out.
here. They can't see me through the window.
Do you not want to be seen through the window?
Yeah. I'm gonna get between the trucks.
As long as you're way at the back. As long as you're at the back and not up towards the front. As long as you scooch on back. I can see you there. Go on. Go. Oh, keep on. If you want to be hidden, you're all the way back there.
In the window?
Yeah. You got to get on back there if you want to hide.
Let me try something different then.
All right. He's thinking something different now.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Run over there.
Yeah.
That's your little level 1. He ain't going to do anything anyway. Just put him
Okay.
out there for him to die.
He ain't on level 1. He's right there.
But he's not a level 1? Yeah, that is your level 1 guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's your if somebody sneezes at him, he runs away.
Hey,
All right. What's Anastasia going to do?
he's doing the best he can.
Well, it's not very good. I'm just telling you that. He needs to try a little harder.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Oh.
gonna change him.
Oh my. Oh, he's
Back behind this truck.
all right. He's hiding behind that truck now. Okay. What's Anastasia going to do? Why are you drinking all my coffee? You need to go get me more coffee.
I can go get you more coffee.
Can I move up?
Oh,
The
get us a refill.
range of the plot point is out of the.
Go.
Okay.
I'm not entering the terrace area.
All right.
Getting
All
as
right.
close as I can.
So the perilous area, just so everybody out there, the perilous area is Dave. What will you scoot over this way? Okay. The perilous area is a 3-inch diameter, so that's a 1.5-inch radius. So it's not big, but it's it's not a small area either. Oh my goodness! Sorry, we had some Hell's Angels driving by. Let's see. So he's activated everybody. So June is now available to activate. She could move to a window and drop a burst on Meathead. What does June want to do? Does she want to go outside?
Can I see over by Meathead and Anastasia?
You can. You
No, I
can't
wanna
see
see.
Anastasia. You can't
I
see
just want to see where
Anastasia.
they're at.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Here they are in relation to where Red Queen is. I think. Oh, I got the wrong camera up. Okay, there we go. So it'll switch pretty soon for you. You can see June is here in the building. She could move to this window over here and drop a burst on Meathead, who's there in the street on a beeline for Sweet Lovin'. Um, and there's Anastasia back there by that truck at the tailgate. Then he has somebody hiding behind a little level 1 character hiding behind the truck. And then he's got boats.
Now, do I get to choose where I want the burst to go?
Sure.
Okay, I
As long
want
as it's
to.
within 12 inches of where you're standing.
Do I have a direct line of sight to the plot point that they're between? That's between
Nope.
the two?
No, couldn't
No?
put it there. Yeah, you do have to put it somewhere that you can see. So,
Okay, then on Meathead.
all right. So she moves to the window and drops. Now, you could also just shoot at Meathead. You could roll your 2 dice 6, or you could draw a burst. It's your option.
Let's
I
draw
don't
a
know that.
burst.
Okay. So he's going to end up dodging whatever it is that you play, but
Mhm.
you do have a chance of drawing a 3 if you get a big card or a 1. But look at that, boys and girls. Hey, Dave, can you roll 1 success with cunning? No, but he can try to dodge it. He can try to dodge it. He ain't that smart, but he is that tough. All right, he got the 1 success he needed, so he avoids the peril. The bullets bounce
Dodge move.
not towards her. So you could move an inch away or you could move an inch sideways. So remember, disengage does not allow you to move towards what is shooting at you. Disengage allows you to move away. Okay. Now, some perils, and just so we're clear on that, some perils do not have necessarily a direction. That peril obviously had a direction because it was coming from a character. Although the burst itself is just a round circle, it came from June, so that is the direction that you could disengage from.
Yeah, because then like,
Yep.
mocktail, cocktail.
Right. Yep. Okay.
That
That ends the turn. I don't see any recovery checks. Turn 1 is over, and he doesn't even have a single plot point yet. Oh my gosh!
Can't get one on the first
I don't know what's taking him so long. I think there's just a lot of dawdling going on. A whole lot of dawdling going on here. People just sitting around sipping coffee and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some good coffee there. Okay. Hey, I guess we ought to draw cards.
Is Nay still the director?
Nay is still the director. Oh, she held on to it. Nay, you're adding a stay down card
Oh.
to your stack. You
Just
added a stay
reward.
down. Just reward. Boys and girls, remember that anything that happens, just reward is what Dave is adding to his hand of cards. Just reward. Remember that anything that happens at the start of the turn happens after you draw cards. So now you can fire up your gambler ability if you would like to, Red Queen. Do you want to get rid of your lucky break or your stay down and take on a random challenge? She's thinking. She's trying to decide if she can get a better card because she's already the director. She doesn't have to take that. But does she want to trade one of these cards for 2 cards? A card in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, from what I hear.
Um,
Don't know what you're gonna get out of that bush.
no, something's telling me not to, so I'm not going to.
You start. Okay. And there we go.
Okay,
Turn number 2 has started.
I listened to my gut instincts.
Turn number 2 is started. And she's not using her gambler ability. Hey, guess who shows up? Late to the party, Rook shows up. Now, this
Mhm.
is very interesting. This is very interesting right now. He can pretty much be anywhere that is over 6 inches from the edge of the table.
Or plot points or characters, correct?
Let's double check because I don't believe that's what it says. I think he could appear directly in contact with somebody. Let's take a look at the book of thingies. The defender may not be deployed within 6 inches of the edge of the table. That's it. So all other things, you can be anywhere. You could come in right on top of a plot point. You could come in right on top of an enemy character. As long as you are over 6 inches from the edge, you can be anywhere on the table. Nay. Give me a, yeah, that one. Okay. Nay, I'm going to try and get you a picture of the table. So he's coming on from everybody over there. So Rook could appear in contact with his level 1 character. You could appear in contact with Anastasia. You could appear in contact with Meathead. You could appear in contact with Bosun. I don't know. What do you think you want to do here? Or, you can play it safe and even if you appeared on top of a plot point, just so we're clear, you would not roll for that plot point. I'm sorry, you would not roll for the peril
To activate.
until you activate. So you could
Right.
actually do like a suicide move and appear directly on top of a peril, even though knowing that you won't have to actually roll for it until you activate. What are your
Okay,
thoughts?
on that fence that's over by the meathead guy,
Uh-huh.
kind of where that car is. How far away is Anastasia if I was somewhere along that, like behind that car or something where I could shoot at her, but be in cover?
Uh, Rook has no shoot dice whatsoever. He is not a shooter.
Oh,
So,
I'm looking at Jack. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, you could appear back
Put
there
him.
behind Anastasia by that by that car, but I mean, if you want to take on Anastasia, there's no reason not to just appear in contact with her.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Look at that, boys and girls. Now, here's something just that's really cool about this. This is basically, like almost like an ambush attack. I'm going to put you behind her. Look at that.
Yeah.
Am I on this camera?
Yep.
Look at that where I put Rook. He's like behind Anastasia. So here's a question that comes up and things like that is can I use defensive fire? No, you cannot. He basically appears there mysteriously out of nowhere. He did not rush over 3 inches. He basically just appears there. So defensive fire would not be an option. She could still brawl him or dodge him, but
He
that's
crawled out from
Yeah.
underneath the dock right
he did.
there.
He was down there working at the dock, and all of a sudden she ran past there, and he's on top of her, giving her the business, giving her the risky business.
Okay, and I'm going to activate him and brawl with.
Are you saying that Rook is going to activate?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So Rook activates. He would normally roll 3 dice 6 to do some thumping with, or you could choose to dodge. I don't know. I don't think there's much reason to dodge, but I just say that because it's an option. Are you going for thumpy thumping or dodgy dodging? Are you thinking nay?
Oh no, I said I wanted to brawl.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were waiting for him.
Yeah. Dave, what are you going to do? Dodging, she says. All right, here is Rook throwing throwing the pain. 4 successes on 3 dice. You rolled 2 5s and a 4. He doesn't want to use my cup. She dodges with a 10 and an 8, but that 3 costs her dearly, and she takes a thump. She's going to have to roll. Does she have a re-roll or anything like that, Dave? Okay, so she's going to take a thump. You might even get an injury here,
Ooh.
Anastasia. You might get an injury.
Yay.
Dashing, unlucky, lucky. Okay, I need to see that D10 health check. You passed. So Jack does not injure her, but that's going to keep Anastasia tied up for another turn, possibly. I don't know. Maybe Meathead's going to have to retreat. Maybe Meathead's going to come back and put the thumpy. Maybe that follower up there could do something. We'll just have to wait and see what's going to happen. Nay, you are still in control of the initiative. What are you going to do?
Okie June's the one at that window, right?
That was a risky play right
That
there.
was a
Did you
risky
see that, Bessie? Did you see that risky play? That was a risky play, and I think it really paid off for her right there, where he was able to keep Anastasia tied up. This is basically a delaying scenario. The longer you can hold his characters up, you already have control of all the plot points. You already have all control. All you have to do is stop him from getting to them. Are you going to activate, or are you going to make Mr. Meisner activate?
Now, Okie June, she's the one standing at that window, right?
She is
Yes.
standing at a window.
Who can she see?
She can see meat puss.
What about the level 1 character?
She cannot see the level 1 character because
Okay.
he is strategically positioned
Behind
behind a truck, desperately trying to avoid being seen. So he does not want to be seen.
We're looking for the goods in the back of these trucks.
Yeah.
We're just saying.
He's
And then-
pretending. I know his type. He's pretending like he's working. He's pretending.
Now,
Oh,
the one that's hiding.
I'm looking
Now, the
over
one that's
here.
hiding.
I'm looking over
He
here.
can't pick up a plot point, right?
Sure, he could. No, he can't.
Oh,
He
I
can't
thought one of
perform
his that he
actions.
chose couldn't.
Yeah,
It can.
he's a
a
beast.
beast.
He can't. He can't.
Oh,
He cannot.
okay. So I don't have to worry about him then.
Oh, you better be worried about him because he's one of these days he's going to get off break, and then right now he's on break. He's on break right now.
Okay, well let's
Okay.
shoot at Meathead with
Okay,
Okie.
drop a. Do you want to throw your 2 dice of shooting, or do you want to
Let's
and
try.
draw a big peril?
Let's oh, you know what? Let's drop another burst on him.
Okay, here's your peril. Kabang! Your peril is 2 with cunning or might. Now he could go to might here. Does he want to go to might, or is he going to go ahead and use his dodge?
Oh. He can afford the 8. I need 2.
Okay.
I'll keep it 4. The 8.
All right. 4 die 8. He needs 2 of these, and he got it. So he was not injured. All right, you've activated 2 characters. Do you want to continue activating? You have Jack, you have Pops, you have Red Queen. Do you want to continue activating, or do you want Mr. Meisner to activate something?
Now, did I put Jack Spade is the one I put by the taxi, right?
Jack's way back here by the taxi. The camera will catch up, and I'll
Can
show
he
you
see
where
the
he's
one that's behind that truck or not with the other
Nah.
plot point?
Nah,
Okay.
she's pretty clearly behind it. He could, just to throw an option out there, he could run all the way to this corner. He could run all the way up to the corner here and shoot at Meathead. Meathead's right around that corner, but it would take a run move to get there. If Jack wanted to get in the game, or you can hold him back to defend that taxi.
Yeah. I'm going to let him activate someone.
That's a good idea. I think that's a good play.
Yep.
All right. Yep.
I'm activating Meathead.
Meathead activates. I'm checking cards. I got nothing to play. What's Meathead gonna do? Is he gonna go peel that? He's got to go, right, Dave? Come on, he's got to go peel that guy off of her. No, he's not gonna. He's being cantankerous. He's being cantankerous, and he thinks he's gonna go do something else. He's moving up to the corner. He's moving up to the corner to try and get within 12 inches of Jack Spade. Jack Spade will whoop him like a rag doll. You don't want to mess with Jack Spade. I'm telling you that right now. Jack Spade might have a lot of flaws, but whooping tail ain't one of them. Okay, he says he activated and moved a character. So, Nay, do you want him to keep going?
Yeah.
You better. I don't know what you're doing. You gotta get that rook off of her. I don't know. Come on, help the lady out. What are you gonna do, Dave? She wants you to activate. How is she gonna get the plot point?
Don't rush.
I'm rushing. Is she going up for the plot point?
Yeah.
Okay. So over here we have somebody moving into the perilous area around this truck. She is going to attempt one with might. She's only got 2 die 6. You can stop her out there. She'll actually stop at the edge. And the peril happens, as soon as she contacts it. He's assuming he's going to pass it. And you need to roll 1 success with might. You could choose to dodge it if you didn't want to actually reach the plot point this turn. 2 die 6. Double ones. And that's a no. So she is stopped right out there. And she's going to have to roll a health check on 1 die 8. 1 die 8. Roll it. There you go. All right. She is not injured, but she is not moving forward. She is stopped. Time is running out. Oh, time is running so short here, boys and girls. Give me another camera too. She wants you to activate again, right, Nay?
Yep.
Okay. Old throwaways. Good old throwaways going to go up there and do some thumping on rook. So he is moving into brawl rook. He is moving up to brawl the rook. Rook, you're down to rolling 2 die 6 now.
I'm going to dodge.
And you want to dodge. Smart move, Nay. So Nay is choosing to dodge here. Thumpy McThumperson is only rolling 3 die 6. Here, put it over here on my button so the boys and girls can see. A 6 and a 5. That's going to be hard to dodge. That's going to be a hard one to dodge. Let's see if we can get it done. 6 and a 5. There you go. Okay, none of those are successes. So we're going to take 2 hits. We're going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. Checking the cards. I got nothing. And Rook is past his health check, boys and girls. Rook passes his health check and remains standing. Thumpy McThumperson comes over there, tries to land. He lands a couple thumps on him. Thumpy.
And Rook's like,
yeah, and Rook's like, better bring your lunch. Okay.
Amateurs.
Amateur. Okay. She wants you to activate again. All you have left is Anastasia. Yeah. All right, Anastasia.
I'm going to dodge.
She is. We'll let him decide what he's going to do first.
Oh, sorry.
No, I know you're going to dodge. All right, I figure you're going to dodge, but wait until we want to wait, boys and girls. The active character needs to pick first, because if he says dodge, then there's no reason for Rook not to put a smack upside her kisser. He said dodge, so now it's an automatic. If you choose to dodge, Nay, then both of you are dodging, and you're going to both will have an opportunity to move away. But you can you can go ahead and roll a free hit now. You've been in 2 fights. You're down to rolling 1 dice. Do you want to go ahead and try and land a hit?
Might as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You might as well. So since that's the only character swanging, we'll let Rook roll first. Rook lands a devastating right hook. And she dodges it. Okay. So she can move 1 inch away. And she moves a little bit closer. I don't even think she's in the perilous area right now, but she's inching close to it. She could be right on the edge.
Okay, that's all my characters.
That's all of her characters. Nay, who do you have
Okay.
left?
Red Queen.
How far away from Musclehead is Jack Spade?
Jack Spade is about 12 inches from Musclehead. You could move up to the black sedan, just advance 6 inches, and then try and gun Musclehead down, or you could
Yeah,
rush at Musclehead.
No, because if I do that, what you said first, then I would get an extra shoot. Would I be within close range?
Sure, let's go.
It's activating Jack.
She's activating Jack. He's going to play a trip up on
Oh.
Jack.
Fortune card.
What'd you say?
Yeah, unlucky.
Jack Spade is unlucky. So whenever the opponent, which is Mr. Meisner, whenever he plays a fortune card during Jack's activation, he gets to draw a card. So he played a trip up on him, and he's going to get a new card. And I'm all right. That's some candy. That's some candy right there. Now, Jack can only move 3 inches. So 3 inches is not going to get me into short range. I could be out here scooting along the taxi. We don't really have to worry too much about being in cover from Musclehead, at least. If you wanted to move, you could, or you could hang back by the taxi and shoot from there. Either way, you're going to get 4 dice to throw at Musclehead.
Yeah. Now I have unlucky too.
You have a lucky break and a stay down. You do not have a.
Well, no, Jack Spade has the unlucky.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, that is exactly what Dave was talking about.
Okay.
It's Jack Spade that has unlucky. So whenever he plays a card during
His activation.
Jack Spade's activation, he gets to draw a card.
Okay. So I'm going to shoot it.
You want to move your 3 inches first, or just hang where you're at?
I'm just going to hang where I'm at, stay in
Okay.
cover.
All right, you got big time dice coming at Meathead. I think Meathead's going to regret this. He's about to get a thumping of his life right here. Jack Spade, when he opens up with his 45. Let's see, what do I have here? 4 die 8.
I'll dodge.
I know. Here's the shooting. All successes, an 8 and 2 5s, and a not a success. Okay. Dodging. Dodges my 8, dodges nothing else, and we'll have to roll a 2 dice health check. Blam, blam, blam. 2 dice health check. Failed with both of them. Cover will not save him. Takes a pow to his popo. Takes a pow to. What is. Okay.
Before roll.
Yeah, you're supposed to roll that instead of rolling.
Go ahead.
Okay. So he takes a pow to his popo, and
I want to
because-
use my stay down on him.
Yep. I saw that coming as well. So Bessie did too, and she says, "Stay down, popo man." All right.
I feel like your nicknames for him are getting more and more harsh.
What? Getting more and more what?
Harsh.
Harsh.
Yeah.
Popo man. Nothing wrong with popo man.
You're
That's
calling
a-
him Butt Man.
Okay.
Dave wants to move along.
Okay. Where's Pops at? I think I forgot where
Pops is
Pops is
standing
at.
at the window, right next to Red Queen.
And who can he
So,
see now that everybody
He
else
can't
is
see a
moved?
darn thing over there. Really can't hardly see anything. He could move to the doorway and shoot at Meathead.
Let's
he
do
gonna
that.
Move. Okay, so he's going to move. I'm just going to take that door off of there because it is irrelevant. An elephant. and he can move 6 inches to the open doorway, pokes his ray projector out and goes. Is he going to use his ray projector? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So a 1, there is no flame on there. That's going to get him up to 3 dice plus another dice for short range. That's a 4 dice attack. 4 dice coming at Meat Puss. Here we go. A 6. All right, see if you can get a 6. Yep. Okay, you stopped it. All right.
I kind of figured.
Meat Puss survives it. You still have June. She could. You
Nope,
have
I just
June
have Red Queen.
and Red Queen.
Oh, June already. Did she go?
I already did June.
Okay. All right. So just Red Queen. What does Red Queen want to do?
Take a pearl and check, right?
She'll automatically pass it.
And I can't see anybody or anything like that, so
Lucky Charm, same as you. You can't see anybody. She could also move to the door and fire from the doorway, or she could just stay on top of her major plot point and say, no one's going to touch my...
no one's going to touch it. But she is going to sing more of her song now that he's closer and try and
she's
draw him in.
luring him
Mhm.
closer. All right, so she's
Oh,
going to activate and just stay where she's at.
Can't, can't
Okay.
argue that.
Does that everybody? Has everybody activated this turn?
I think
Yep.
so.
Okay, pull a bullet. Meathead gets no recovery check because he hit a stay down. Nay is still the director.
Parlay.
You drew a parlay. Nay,
Ooh.
you drew a parlay. That's big.
Disarmed.
Disarmed. Interesting. Okay. A parlay on Nay. Drew cards. Now, do you want to use your gambler ability here, or are you going to hold on?
I'm not really worried about challenges because I'm not trying to pick up any plot points.
You're exactly right.
So I'm going to get rid of the lucky break and try and
Okay.
get 2 more cards.
Okay. So give me a challenge.
Ooh, 3 with brawl, cunning, or might.
3 with brawl, cunning, or might. Those are not what we would call her sweet spots, but she does have 3 dice in cunning. All I have to do is roll all 3 successes here. Here it is. No. Okay.
Aw.
So no effect from the gambler. Not very often that she fails it, but that time she did. All right, so we're going into turn number 3. Mr. Meisner, the Russian enforcers do not have a single plot point yet. Red Queen is firmly in control of this game. Nay, what you're going to have to decide here is, are you going to activate first, or are you going to make Mr. Meisner go first? This is tricky. This is tricky. Hey, everybody out there, don't forget to leave a comment in this video once it is once it's published. Nay, I'm gonna blather while you think a little bit and decide. So once this video is over, once the game is finished and it posts to YouTube, make sure you come back to it and put a comment, and that'll get you entered into the drawing for the wonderful Sarissa Warehouse. You do not have to use the secret word. I just wanted to kind of simplify it for this. So just adding a comment will get you entered. 1 entry per video, but you can get this week and next week if you leave a comment on both of our Sunday videos, and you're going to get 2 entries. Nay, what did you decide to do?
Now we're on our third round, aren't we? Did we pull a bullet?
Yep,
Did we
we
pull
did.
a bullet?
Yep.
Because it shows 6 or 4 there. Shouldn't we be on 3?
We won't remove it until the end of the turn.
Oh,
So
okay.
That shows on turn 3.
See, my brain, that's backwards.
I know.
But I'm kind of
I
a
know.
backwards
I do the same
person.
thing.
I know.
Really?
No, I look at it the same way. It sometimes confuses me. It's not definitely not
Okay,
good. But
so
anyway, we're on the third turn.
you know what? I'm gonna let him do the first person.
All right. I think he's going to go for a plot point. Let's see what he decides to do here.
Yeah, well, activate Olsen.
Bosun is going to activate. She is already, boys and girls, we know she's in contact with the perilous area. So here is her peril. Bam. 12 successes with shenanigans. See if she can roll that.
Oh,
Two
she's got
successes.
shenanigans dripping.
Oh, she's dripping with shenanigans, huh?
Yeah.
2 successes with finesse or cunning.
Yeah, that's my way through this one.
All right. She's going with finesse. Let's see it.
Boom.
2 successes
Woo!
does it. He's going to play just reward and go ahead and take control of the initiative. So he is now the director.
Plot
And
point.
now she's going in for the plot point. Yes?
Yep.
You're
One
moving on
with
top of
cunning.
my plot point. 1 with cunning. 2 die 6 here. 2 die 6. Yes. And she got the one she needed. So that
was close.
truck is sabotaged. That is
Well,
done.
see, I done paid some of these drivers off.
Oh, that's what happened.
Found out
Oh,
what is the goods in the truck right
bribery
away,
and
right
dirty
away,
tricks.
right away.
So she's going to get a plot point, boys and girls. I'm going to remind you, we are using our 10th anniversary rewards today, just for a special, because Pulp Alley was released 10 years ago today. He drew, so she can discard a card to gain a bonus to
Might.
brawl or might for the rest of the turn. Okay, so that plot point, so 1 plot point is down. Red Queen is still firmly in control of this game, though. So if it ended right now, the Russian enforcers would have 1 victory point, and Ney would have 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna have to get this turned around, Russian enforcer.
Okay, let me see.
So now Dave is the director, so he's going to decide. Does he want to activate now?
Yeah, I'm activating Meathead.
Meathead activates. Where's it now? Meathead is injured. What is Meathead going to do?
She's gonna play anything?
Oh, what do I have? Oh, Meathead is activating. You do have a parlay card. I don't know that you want to activate it, but we do need to know if you want to play your parlay.
Yeah, let's play it. What the heck?
Okay. Parlay is in effect, boys and
Bum,
girls.
bum,
And that
bum.
affects every single character on the table, not just his, not just hers, all of the characters. None of the characters for the rest of the turn can run. None of them can fight, cannot attack. I guess that's about it. You could still do actions like doing a plot point. Continue with Meathead's activation? So you're going to just waddle down the
He struts.
6 inches.
He's strutting.
Yeah.
He moves 6 inches down and he's hiding at the stairs.
And he's saying, I'm
Look
too
at him.
sexy for my shirt.
Dave, you are still the director. What are you going to do next? Going for another plot point. So here is her peril. Danger sense will pass the peril. So here.
Wait a
is
minute.
the
Which
plot
one's?
point.
Wait a minute. Which one's he? Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, Anastasia is
mind.
activating.
Yep.
Anastasia is activating. Here is the plot point. Beep. 1 with might. Oh,
Whoa.
she's only got 1 die 4 in might. That ain't
I suspect that's wrong information.
only 1 die 4. 1 die 4 in might. Let me see if I can find a die 4.
Now, did Anastasia do the? Is this the peril?
No,
passed
she
it
has
already.
danger sense just like Red Queen does.
Oh,
so she
okay.
doesn't roll for that. She automatically passed her first peril. So here is her 2 die 8 roll to see if she can pass the plot point. And she fails, boys and girls. So That is the plot point. It will remain sitting there until she can roll a might roll. Wow. She has really been slowed down over there.
Okay.
Third turn, and she does not
That's
have a plot point.
disappointing. I thought you'd make it.
Parlay play, when they activate in contact, you automatically disengage.
Yeah, yeah. So you'll certainly have the option to automatically disengage. Don't get confused by it. Basically, what happens when there are two characters that are engaged when parlay is played, that means they're going to have to try to dodge when they
Okay,
activate.
let her activate.
Okay, he's going to ask you to activate now. Who do you have left? Thumpy McThumperson, is that all you have left? Is up there on the...
I just got the.
Yeah,
Yep.
Thumpy. Okay. His name is Thumpy. If you could try to remember that.
I don't think that is.
That is his name. Thumpy McThumperson. It's well known. Nay, who do you want to activate?
Now, oh, who is that? That's
Yeah.
Rook over there, right?
Rook. Rook
Yeah,
is
Rook is engaged.
Rook
Rook's
is engaged.
So I can dodge to disengage, right?
Yep.
You automatically disengage.
You'll automatically choose to dodge. You do not have to disengage. Dodge is the only
want-
option available, but you
I want to
could choose.
disengage.
Okay. So when they activate, they are not allowed to swing blows. So that means the only option they have is to dodge. So the active character is the first one that you ask. Rook, do you not Rook? Yeah, Rook. Rook, do you want to move back an inch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Rook disengages, moves back an inch. Also, the other fella has the option to move back. You want to move your fella back an inch? Okay. It's just a formality. I do that just so everybody understands
Okay.
how that is supposed
Keep
to work.
activating.
He wants you to go again. So we got June. We got everybody basically except for Rook. Who's next? So nobody's
I
going to
wanna
really
get-
be able to do anything. This is just a turn to do some moving. So you just need to
Right.
decide where you want to get positioned.
Could I get how close to a door is Oki, the back door? Like, well,
Um,
what was it? What would it take to get through the window? Did you say?
It's a difficult move, so as long as you don't move over 6 inches, you
You
could
just
just
climb
climb through
through.
the window. So she could climb through the window and just stand behind Meathead, or she could climb through the window over here. Either one, as long as she doesn't move over 6 inches, which she can't do because of parlay, she can
Mhm.
move through it easily.
Okay,
do you
I
want her
want
to
to move
be?
her
You're
out the
trying to move
window,
towards
but
the-
towards
Towards
as
the
close
King
as
building, towards
yeah,
Anastasia.
as close to Anastasia,
Okay.
but more that one level 1 character,
Okay, yep,
the
they're both
beast.
over there together. Okay, so that'll get you about 2 inches there, then another 4 inches. It'll get you out in the street here. Is that okay?
Mhm.
Okay, so she's done. We have Pops and Red Queen. Does Red Queen just gonna sit where she's
And
at?
Jack. Yeah, Red Queen's just going to stay where she's at.
Okay, so she activates. She automatically passes the peril. So we have Pops and Jack. What are they gonna do?
Okay.
Are they happy where they're at, or do they want to move
Pops.
6 inches?
No, Pops I want to move now he's in the doorway, right?
He is in the doorway. Yep.
Okay, I want to move him 6 inches like on the other side of that. Well, now there's a plot point on the other side of that building, right?
There is way back here. Yeah, nobody's
Yeah.
even anywhere close to it, but yeah, there's a plot point over here by the tanker.
Okay. Well, for right now, just put Pops over there by Jack.
Okay. He moves back 6 inches and heads over to the taxi as well. Okay.
And then
What's
is Jack
Is
is
Jack
Jack
going to move
in?
to the doorway, or is he just going to hang out by the taxi?
Well, I'm not worried about anything going on into the building because if
You're right. Yeah,
Meathead goes in, there's going to be nothing going on in there.
correct.
Um, just
Leave him where he's at.
yeah, just leave him where he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Dave. Who do you have left? You have Thumpy. What's Thumpy gonna do? He's gonna move up behind Anastasia, blocking her, but making sure that he stays out of the perilous area. All right. So that is it, and that'll end the turn. That's
Alright.
turn number 3 gone. We do have a recovery check for Meat Puss. Recovery check for Meat Puss. Let's see it. No recovery.
Son of a gun.
And he remains injured. All right. We are starting turn number 4. Dave is the director. He draws a bad luck. And you only have 1 card at this time. And you drew a free pass.
Ooh.
You drew a free pass, which probably isn't particularly useful to you since you're not going to be doing
Oh,
many
yeah, that's right.
challenges.
Mhm.
What do you think you want to do here?
Oh, I want to
You
get
wanna
rid of
use
it
your
and try and
gambling?
get the. I'm gonna get rid of it and try and do a
Okay,
get
she's
the.
going for that director card. Okay, she's getting rid of her free pass. Here's the challenge. The challenge is 1 with might. Red Queen has 2 die 8 in might. All she has to do is get 1 of these. Here we go. Give me a 4. And she got it. All right. Do you want to draw 2 cards or do you want the
No.
director?
Director.
She wants to be the director. She doesn't like it when he's got the director. So that's pretty cool, isn't it, boys and girls? Old Red Queen stealing that away from him. She's a gambling gal. All right. That means Nay is the director for, yep. And what are you going to do, Nay?
Can you move Jack Spade within 6 inches of Meathead?
He is within 6 inches of Meathead right now.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him. So
Okay.
that would be 5d8.
When she activates, she doesn't have any cards. What'd you say?
I can still play it though, right?
When an opponent activates, yes. Opponent must discard 1 random fortune card.
He's unlucky on 1 real card.
Okay. He's playing the bad luck to draw a card, basically. Drew a stand. All right. All right. So 4 die 8 from.
Wouldn't it be 5d8?
Sure, why not? We want to cheat. Cheating, Nay, I tell you what.
Yep, that's what Charlie always says. He always calls me cheater.
Shooting at Meathead?
Yep, she's shooting at Meathead. Here's 5d8 coming at the Meathead, aka Meat Puss. Here we go. 12 successes. A 5, a 5, and a 4. All right,
Oh.
you're going to have to roll 3 dodges and get 4s and 5s. Going to add
Now,
his... Go ahead.
Now, this isn't because of this game, but this is just a question. Now, because he's injured, does that mean he goes down a level in dice?
Correct.
Like from a
except that he has
D10 to a D?
abilities. Yeah, he has
Okay.
abilities that cancel that out, so he will ignore.
But normally, that's what would
My
happen.
dice are D8.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
rolling.
normally.
He's rolling
Okay.
D8.
So the
So
thing gonna change is my.
you're fine, Dave. Yeah,
Yeah.
just go ahead and roll. Okay, get a 5s and 4s, and you stopped them all. Okay,
Of course.
but you're exactly right. His dice would have been normally affected by that in many cases, but in this case, it was not. You are still the director, Nay. Pops could open up with his ray projector and try and give him a POW. Okay. Ray projector adds another +1. That'll get him up to 4 die 6. And it does not have the flame icon, boys and girls. Remember to check for the flame icon. So 4 die 6 coming at Meatfoot. And a 6 and a 5. Can he stop it?
Of course.
Yes, stops it. Okay, stops it. All right. Nay, are you going to continue activating? You have Red Queen. You have June is just standing in the
And
open.
Pops.
And no, Pops just
Rook.
went. Rook, yeah.
Okay, now
Or
where's
June.
June?
Yep, she's standing here in the open. She could move around over here and drop a burst on both of his characters. Give me 2.
That's what I would like to do. Yep.
Okay. So a 6-inch move. Let me see where I could get you on a 6-inch move that could get you into cover. I don't want to be up against that truck. And I need to
Oh,
have
wait a
line of
minute.
sight.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Oh, I can't get in contact with her if she's sitting on the plot point, can I?
Sure, you could. You'll just have to pass a peril before you touch her. You could, maybe you're lucky, but to reach Anastasia, you're going to have to move through the perilous area. So as soon as you come into contact with the perilous area, you're going to have to take a peril. If you pass
Okay,
it,
let's just do the burst.
okay. So we'll say that you move up to this chair. I forgot there was a nice chair right there. We'll use that for cover. There's a small wicker chair, which is well known for its cover potential.
Of course.
And we'll drop a burst on them. So both of them, remember, if you catch multiple characters in a burst, you draw 1 peril, and that counts for all of them.
Bum, bum,
The
bum.
peril is 1 with cunning or might.
Oh,
That might take out Thumpy McThumperson. He's only got 2 dice in dodge, so I guess that's what he's going to do. 2 dice to dodge it. Go ahead and roll. And he dodged it. Okay, and then Anastasia, she could also dodge it or whatever.
what is it?
It is 1 with cunning,
Cunning or
or
might.
might.
Got cunning.
Okay, use 1. Did not get it.
oh my
Make
God.
your 1 dice health check. And she passes that. Okay.
She needs to start doing some exercises up her body strength.
She skipped leg day. So that was June. And you want to keep activating? You still have
Rook.
and Red Queen.
No, let's well, let's Rook's over there between. I want to get Anastasia, but I can't really do anything.
Yeah, he's got meat shield in front of her right now.
Well, let's go
Um,
after the
meat shield.
what is he, the beast or whatever?
With the plot point.
Oh, I picked it up, didn't I? Sorry.
It was the one with my one.
Yeah, no, it's there. All right, so just go up and thump him down, beat him down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got 3 dice 6, and I guess he has 3 dice 6. That's what he's coming at you with, Dave. What are you going to do? Dave, are you going to dodge me or are you going to brawl me?
Overall.
Okay, here's the beat down from Rook. A 4 and a 5. You can roll it right there. That's fine. A 6 and 2 4s. So she's the active character here. She gets to decide. You could say take them all and just go for some pain here, or you could block 2 of his and you would still have to roll a 1 dice health check.
Let's go for it.
Was that a take them all?
Yep.
Okay.
Take them all.
So you're going to roll 2 dice health check, and Rook is going to roll a 3 dice health check. I'm the active character, so look at that.
Nice.
A 3 dice pass. Rook will not go down. Goodbye, Thumpy. And Thumpy gets
Aw,
thumped.
poor Thump.
You know.
Thumpy is thumped. You're already the director, so you remain the director, and all you have left is Red Queen. Do you want to activate? Do you want to activate
No.
Red Queen now, or hold on to
No.
her activation?
Well, hold on.
Okay, She's going to hold on to her activation and make you go. So Red Queen has not activated. It's the only character on Red Queen's side. She firmly has control of her territory. What is Anastasia going to do?
I'm gonna activate both of them.
Bosun, where are you going, Bosun?
This guy anything to play? No.
Yeah, it has no cards at all.
We're rushing June.
Okay. Rushing at June. That ain't a plot point. Rushing at June will get you a fistful of dice for Bosun to attack with. June can shoot at him with using defensive fire. So she could throw 3d6 at Bosun.
Did she already been in the fight?
She has not been in a fight. She placed a burst. That's not a fight. So 3d6. As for those of you out there, remember that placing a burst is not a fight. It does not create a fight. It places a peril into play. Bursts have their own advantages and disadvantages, and that's one of them. They do not count as a fight on either side. The character that's affected by the burst does not count as a fight. They're not resolved as a fight, so they are not a fight.
I'm gonna discard.
Discarding to get an extra brawl dice. So she will have a fistful of dice to roll here. Try and get it close to this. A 7 and a 5. 7 and a 5. Did we ever decide what? Did she say she was going to shoot back? 3d6 to shoot with or 2d6 to dodge? Nay.
To shoot.
Okay, here it is. A 4. Dave, you're the active character. How do you play it? Now remember, you cannot drop the plot point. So once it was completed, it is done. June is level 2. She's an ally.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Go for it. Okay, so you're going to roll a 1 dice health check, and June will roll a 2 dice health check. June
Yes.
survives. Oh my God.
Junie girl.
Woohoo!
And 7. Okay. All right, so she's okay.
For a second, I thought that
Both
was the one that
characters
I
are
was
okay.
considering.
And look at that. He's tied up in another brawl. He ain't going to get plot points like that, is he? No, sir. He also didn't get control of the cone. That's what he was really going for, I think. What are you going to do next? Red Queen is holding on to her activation. She wants you to go.
Meathead.
Meathead activates. What is Meathead going to do? Is he going to go in and
Russian
talk
Jack.
to his lady love?
Russian Jack.
You could go in and talk to Lady Love.
She misses you.
I think he's jealous. He is jealous.
Woohoo! Meathead.
He is jealous. He has heard that there's something going on between those two.
Mm-hmm.
So here comes Meathead. What are you rolling, Meathead? Again, boys and girls, he is injured. That would typically affect your skills, but Meathead is not affected by that sort of thing. So he's rolling his normal dice. Jack, if you shoot at him, you're going to get like 5d8 to shoot back
Yeah.
at him.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Here comes the pain. Go ahead, Dave. A 10, a 9, and a 4. 12 successes. A 7 and a 4. How do you play it, Dave?
Take them all.
He says take them all. So Meathead's going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. He's down to d8s. He's going to use his I'm all right, maybe. You are the active character, so I'm going to wait on you. He says I'm all right and is not injured. Jack will have to roll a 3 dice health check. And he is injured.
Aw.
And that's going to make Mr. Meisner the director. And Jack Spade takes a pow.
Poor Jack.
Now, for those of you making sure that we're playing correctly, Meathead played a card there, but that was during Meathead's activation, so the unlucky does not kick in there.
Okay, Anastasia.
Anastasia activates.
She has danger sense or
Yep, she has
something,
danger
so
sense, so she's not going to be affected by the peril. She's in contact with the plot point, and you got to roll 1 success with might. Come on, Dave. Oh my gosh, Dave. Oh, I think you need a hug. Come here. Come here. Oh
One of
my
those
gosh.
days, huh?
Wow. Wow.
Ain't
Okay,
like
a
it never
1,
happened before.
a 1, right. Yeah. Yeah. If you play enough, you know that sometimes the dice get to decide. So that was a no. That was a 1 and a 2
Okay.
on his roll. Anastasia was the last of his characters to activate. Red Queen, are you just going to nest?
Yep.
All right, Red Queen activates. She will not roll for a peril, and that will end turn number 4. There are only 2 turns left.
Okay, you got a side step, and Nay, you got a bad feeling.
Nay, you drew a bad feeling. Do you want to get rid of it to try and steal the director?
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay, so she pitches her bad feeling. Give her a random challenge.
2 with might, finesse, or cunning.
2 with might, finesse, or cunning. She will be
Well, let's
using
do finesse.
finesse with 4 die 30. 4 die 30 here. And she got the 2 successes she needed. Do you want to be the director or do you want to draw 2 cards?
Director.
Okay, you are now the director. As the director, do you want? There are only 2 turns left. What do you
Okay,
think you
I
want to
want
do here?
I want to run who is it? Rook, I think it is. That's by Jack.
No,
No,
Pops.
Pops. Pops is
Oh,
with
Pops?
Jack. Uh-huh.
Okay. Run him as far as he can go around the building towards that other plot point.
Okay, so she wants to go defend her plot points. So a roundabout move, a 12-inch run will get you over here to the crates.
Oh,
What?
we didn't do Jack's. Oh, wait, no. Did we just start a new turn?
Uh-huh.
Did we do Jack's recovery?
We didn't do either one of their recoveries, did we?
Oh, no, we didn't.
Okay, let's roll for those recoveries. Jack, roll it. I'm sorry, Dave, roll it.
Nope.
A 3. Good God, Dave. Here is for
Don't
Jack.
rub it in.
Don't rub it in. A 1. There you go. So neither of them passed their recovery, and they will stand there a bit worse for the wear.
Okay.
That's the effect that Red Queen has
So we got
on
3
folks.
characters left.
Yep. Pops moved around here. He's now about 4 inches or so away from that plot point.
And he can
wants
see
you
the
to
plot
activate
point,
again.
correct?
She's
Yes.
the director.
Yeah, you can see it. Oh, you're the director. You're the director, Nay. What do you
Yep.
want to do here, Nay? Do you want to keep activating or do you want him to go? You have Jimmy, you have Rook, you have Red Queen, you have Jack. What do you want to do here?
I'm going to.
Or you could ask him to
Okay, now
activate.
with Jack, can I dodge him?
Sure. Yep. Is that who you want to activate?
Yeah.
Okay. So when Jack activates, he has the option of either brawling or dodging. Are you going to declare that you are dodging?
Yes.
Okay. So that'll be a 4 die 8 dodge. Now Meat Puss gets to
Wait,
decide.
he's hurt.
4 die 6. Sorry. He is injured. And Meat Puss is going to try and give you the thumping. So we'll go ahead and let him roll first, since he's the only one actually attacking. He rolled 2 6s and a 10. Okay, we're not going to dodge that 10, but we are going to dodge both of his 6s.
Wow.
That means we're going to have to roll a 1 dice health check, and Jack is beat into the ground like a tent peg. Thump, 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 thump. Jack is down. That's going to change the directorship now, and Mr. Meisner becomes director. Mr. Meisner, are you going to continue activating, or do you want to start activating, or do you want to make her?
I haven't
go.
activated anybody.
You haven't activated a single character.
Nope.
She's activated 2.
Both.
Bosun is going. You're going to activate Bosun?
Don't matter.
Yeah, it really, really does. You don't want to activate. You want to make. I'm not going to kibitz
Okay,
here.
right. Okay, we'll just try the plot point then.
That's the spirit. I mean, if at first you fail, you just keep
Try
Try
trying.
again.
So here it is. Can she get 1 success? And she does it.
Yay!
She gets 1 success, and that
Finally.
plot point is completed.
She has been stuck on that plot point though a long time.
I know. So
Hopefully
long.
it's worth it.
Yeah. See what she drew? +1 contact, very nice. Gives her an extra dice in shooting and some other stuff. So very cool. So that was Anastasia. Anastasia is done. Who's next?
No, I got both in the Meathead. Meathead ain't gonna do anything. Just stand over Jack for when it gets back up.
Okay. Or he could chase Pops down. I mean, I don't know.
I don't want him to get back up.
Okay. All right.
I'll stay here and make sure he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Could just drop the taxi on him. So who's next then? You gonna make her go? Make Nay activate?
Yeah.
Okay. Nay, who do you want to activate?
Let's see, I've got Rook, Red Queen, and Okie, right?
You have
I believe so.
Yeah,
Rook.
Okie June is in a fight,
Rook.
so let's just go ahead and fight.
okay. So June activates. So a fight will automatically start. June has 1 dice in brawl or 2 dice in dodge. What does she want to do here?
Dodge.
Okay, she's gonna try to dodge. So you know she's dodging, Dave. You don't have to brawl her. You could dodge and get away. I don't know what you're giving me this for.
Just
Oh, to
dodge.
get your extra brawl?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's going to try to dodge. So go ahead and roll. A 6 and an 8. Okay. So she can dodge one of those, and I will, because I get to add those 2 3s together, and that'll stop your 6. All right. So you're going to take 2 hits. And look at that.
Yay!
What do you know? You're going to make Nay go again?
Yeah.
Okay, Nay. You have
Rook and
Rook
Red
and
Queen, right?
Yeah, Rook and Red Queen. So there's no peril over there now for Rook. So Rook could, since that plot point was removed.
Yeah, I want to go up
could
to
go up against
Anastasia and do
Anastasia.
some brawling.
Yep. Well, you're only a couple inches away, so she won't get to shoot. When he activates and moves in, he's rolling 3 dice 6. Anastasia, how are you going to be dodging?
Yep.
Okay, here is the beatdown. Won't be able to dodge what I'm throwing. Okay, you don't even need to roll. That was nothing. And she
Did I
moves
fail all of them?
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Bessie rolled that one, Nay.
Oh.
Just for clarity.
Okay, Red Queen.
All right, so Red Queen activates. Is she going to nest?
Yep.
All right, so Red Queen activates. She stays on top of her major plot point. Now, the thing here is, boys and girls, is that the major plot point is worth 3 victory points. The minor plot points are each worth 1. So if Dave got all 4 of the minor plot points, then he would have more victory points than Red Queen would, and he would still win the scenario. Looking fairly unlikely at this point that he's going to get there, though. He would have to move his characters much quicker towards the plot points to have a shot at it, and it's probably getting fairly late now. So when who are you going to activate, Dave? She's activated everybody.
That's it.
What do you mean that's it? No.
Oh, they had meathead. I said he wasn't doing anything.
right, but
Bosun
Oh,
activated.
Bosun
Bosun.
hasn't activated.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to dodge again, June?
Yeah.
June is dodging. Okay. June is dodging with 2 dice 6. Now, yeah, Dave, did you want to dodge here? Or are you going to?
I've been in a fight. I'll do it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, geez, I've been in a fight, so that's only 1d6, isn't it?
It doesn't affect dodge.
Oh,
That
okay.
bonus lasts until the end of the turn, so it's still on your brawl. So you burnt a card to get it for an extra brawl dice. So you brawling?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. A 8, a 5, and a 4. Okay, well, not going to stop that 8, but it really doesn't matter because she'll pass her health check. She will stop both of the 4 and the 5. She'll only have to roll a 1 dice health check, and look at that. Bam! Failed
Aw.
it, and she is down. She is down.
She did good.
She did do good. And now it's time for recovery checks. It is time for recovery checks. Let's go ahead and roll for Junie. Let's get Junebug back up.
Yeah.
Here is for Junebug.
Oh,
Junebug is gone. She's going to go. She's taking naps. She's going to go take nap time. I'm going to roll for Jack. Here is for Jack. Jack is also removed from play. I'm going to roll for nobody else, and instead Dave is going to roll, and he got a nothing as well, and everybody this turn fails their recovery checks. All right, that will end turn 5. We're starting turn 6,
Who's the director?
and
Okay.
Dave is.
Oh, and I'm all right.
I think we can probably call the game here.
Okay.
Yeah. Dave, do you see
No.
do you see anything that you could do that's going to change the
I can't get no plot points.
Nope, not where you're positioned currently. Definitely not going to get anything. So if you'd have drawn maybe like a buy some time or something like that right there, that may have helped that. But as it stands right now, that's going to, nothing else is going to change the outcome of this scenario. They can continue to thump on each other, but I don't think Bosun's going to get close enough. Anything at all that could make Bosun get close enough. Anything at all that could make Anastasia get close enough. Meat Puss can't do plot points, even though there's one just on the other side of the taxi from him there. Meat Puss is a beast, so he cannot perform actions. And so that the plot points themselves are not going to change, and that's really the big important thing for this scenario. All right, so I wanted to do a couple other things before we get out of here today, and that is that I wanted to roll for David Lowe is going to get to pick the scenario for next week. So I wanted to make sure we did that live while we were still here. So here's a D12 roll for David Lowe as far as picking the scenario next week. So if he rolls a 1 or a 2, then that means the opponent actually gets to pick. But go ahead and roll.
If you haven't already, push that like button.
Push that like button, get subscribed to our little channel, yada, yada. Let's see it. An 8 means that Mr. David Lowe, you get to pick the scenario. Mr. David Lowe, you get to pick any of the available scenarios. And I don't think, did you get, I don't remember if you got to Menace to Society or not. So one of the vigilante abilities, once you get to rank 1, you become a menace to society. I don't think he got that yet. I could be wrong. But anyway, once you get there, the gangbusters scenario actually becomes available to you. So David Lowe, make sure you go down through the list and you're going to get to pick a scenario. If he had rolled a 1 or a 2, that means Chris Girardi would have got to pick a scenario, any scenario that he wanted. But as it stands right now, Mr. Lowe will need to pick a scenario for next week. Now let's finish up this scenario. I wanted to do that before I forgot about it again, before I blinked.
Oh, there was something at the beginning that you said you didn't want to forget about Nay.
What was it?
I don't remember.
My 1 influence and 1 reputation.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yay!
Yay.
Nay.
I've already got it written in my rewards.
So, Nay, you're going to get a bucket load of fun bags here. You got 3 victory points for the major plot point. There are still 2 minor plot points on the table, so that's going to add +5 reputation. And I think that is the biggest single game haul. I don't think anybody's got +5 so far in the campaign. +5 on your rep, +5 on influence. That's actually going to be +6 when you add in the extra bonus that you picked up earlier. So you're going from 8 influence up to 14.
Wow,
That's a big leap.
that is a big leap.
So that's going to do a bunch of things for Nay. And if the attacker wins, then the defender must remove 1 location. Okay. If the attacker holds none, okay. See, the defender wins, they get a new location. So you are going to get a new location added to your stack. And the new location, I wish I had cards for these. Wouldn't that
That'd
be
be
fun
fun.
to have cards for the locations? You could just draw
When
them
we
out.
redo it, we should.
Yeah, that would be fun. Would you guys think that would be fun? You know, so
Yeah,
often
that'd be nice.
we and then we could even add more locations
Uh-huh.
and stuff. That would be fun. Here is her new location on a die 12. A 6 is a social club.
Ooh.
So you're adding a
Ooh.
social club. So she has a
La-dee-da.
newsstand. And that newsstand is awesome. But now you've added a social club.
So now I
come
got 4
under Red
locations.
Queen's influence. That's giving her something like 4
4.
different territories. Let's
Mhm.
see. When you cross 10 reputation, you get your first reputation bonus. And that means that at the start of every scenario, you may choose to re-roll the event that you roll. So if you roll an event that you don't like, you can try to re-roll it. That kind of represents people giving you helpful information and things like that on the street because you are now more famous. What else was I going to look for? You have jumped to your next rank in the syndicate as well. So a big 5-point gain pushes her up to now she is a lieutenant.
She gets another location.
She is a lieutenant in the syndicate. That's going to give her another location and you get a secret base.
Ooh.
Secret base means that you can defend one of your
She
territories.
picks one and she automatically passes it when she goes there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I know which one that's going to be.
One of your locations to be your secret base. If your leader visits this location, then you automatically earn the bonus. Also, the secret base can never be the target of a raid. So they cannot target your secret base and destroy it in the raid scenario. So you're going to get a new territory. So before we go any further, we need to roll for that. A 4. The new
Flop house.
territory is what?
Flop house.
A flop house,
No.
a social club, and a flop house.
You gotta spread it around just in case.
That's right.
She's an equal opportunity giver. So let's see what the social club does. Let's start a scenario. You can draw an extra fortune card. That's kind of nice, especially in combination with your gambler so that you can have plenty of cards to throw around. Flop House gives you a level 1 backup. Now, here's the thing. She's up to like 5 different territories now. To gain the bonus off of those territories, you have to send a specific character to it, and a specific character cannot go to multiple locations. So before each scenario, she has to say, well, I'm going to send Red Queen to the newsstand, or I'm going to send Red Queen to the social club. And then other characters can go to the other places. And that's kind of a balancing effect, because a lot of those characters really aren't going to be very good at some of those challenges, and they'll only pay off maybe 50-50 sometimes. But she'll have a lot of choices, but she'll only get bonuses from a select few. So now, do you know which one that you want to be your secret base?
Oh, my newsstand.
She likes that newsstand. She likes the idea of just racking up the influence and reputation every scenario. She'll get an extra point off of that every time.
So I got a total of 6 influence this game, right?
You're exactly right, and that's what puts you up to 14. A total of 14.
Okay.
Dave.
Plus 1 backup, plus 1 contact,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and 2 influences.
Okay.
So, and I'll get location and associate.
Okay.
Associate,
I'll figure that out.
Okay.
Okay. Here's for your location. A
Yeah.
10 is a gym. Of course, Muscle Puss. Muscle Puss has a gym to go work out in. Pummel plank.
18,009.
18,000, 18,001, 18,002. Nay, you're also going to get 3 new resources, because you will automatically collect the resources from the 3 remaining plot points. So you added +1 gear. You added +1 XP. So +1 experience point and +1 tip. Dave, is there anything else you need to roll for? Anything else you need to do?
no.
Are you all caught up? Caught up? Okay. Do we need to do it?
Associate I'll get later.
Yep. I guess we better check and see if she added another associate when she became a lieutenant. Doesn't look like you get a new associate there. You gained a random location. The hit scenario is now available to you. If the opportunity comes up that you can draw a scenario, or that you can choose the scenario, the hit scenario is now available. And you got your secret base. All right. Bessie, is that it?
I think so.
Boys and girls, don't forget to come back to this video after it closes, after it uploads, and put a comment on it, because that's going to get you entered into the drawing for the beautiful Sarissa City Block Warehouse. So you don't want to miss out on that. There is no secret word, because I want to just keep it streamlined. So all you have to do is come back and leave a comment on this one. It doesn't have to be anything specific. It doesn't have to have a secret word in it. We will still do some sort of fun drawing or dice-a-rama on Thursday, though. So that's fun. If you guys want to keep doing dice-a-rama, we'll try and do that. Vern was on here. Thank you so much for joining. Is there anything else we need to go over right now?
I don't think so.
A new video will upload tomorrow that will kind of detail out the contest for the drawing. Be sure and watch that. Give it a like, and yada yada. Put a comment on it. Neil Morgan got his stickers yesterday. Awesome. Oog is on here. Thank you so much, Oog. I know I owe you some some translations work. So I'll try and get caught up on some of that stuff. All right. I think that's it for
think
today.
so.
Bessie, play us out of here. A big thank you to
Thank you,
Nay
Nay.
and Mr. Meiser.
Bye. Thank you. I had fun.
Yeah, that was
Bessie.
fun.
And Dave. Bye, everybody.